Warmer temperatures in the winter is not always a good thing. Taft Price talks with our garden expert Paul James for 2 Works for You in the Garden.
Good morning, welcome back to In the Garden. And Paul, you know what, the sunshine in wintertime, it is great. It feels good out here. It's a little cool, but next few days we'll see slightly warmer temperatures. But you know, when we see warmer temperatures in this sunshine in winter, that's not always a good thing for our trees. Tell us about that.
No, deciduous trees in particular, they are prone to something called sun scald, also known as southwest injury, because it takes place on the southwest side of the tree trunk. So what happens is the sap, the trees are dormant, right? They've lost all their leaves, they're dormant. But then we get a warm day or we get snow cover, which bounces the sunshine onto that trunk. So they're dormant, then they start to heat up, the sap starts to flow, the cells are active, then the sun goes down, overnight temperatures drop, those cells die, and they end up just collapsing. So you get this split in the trunk. Rarely does it spell doom for the tree, but there are ways to protect it. The biggest problem is when you have an open wound in a tree like that, then it's susceptible to fungal invasion, pests will get in there. So there's a way to prevent it, and I'm going to show you how you do it. You got to wrap it.
Got to wrap it. All right, let's wrap.
I'm terrible at wrapping.
Me too. Yeah, you don't want to hear that.
I'll show you.
Okay,
before we actually do the wrap job, let me just show you. There's different ways you can do this. This is just some pipe insulation material. Again, we're just protecting the trunk from that heat. This is a traditional tree wrap material. This is just some heavy cardboard, white, of course, reflective surface. So you can use any and all of that. This is actually a tree guard that will prevent rabbit damage or prevent weed eater damage, for instance, around your tree. But this works as well to protect the tree. But the material we're going to use here is, I think, the best of both worlds because it's easy to apply and it is white, so it does reflect even more of that light. And basically, I'm going to have you do it. So people can realize that anybody can do it.
So simple, even a weatherman can do it, huh? I got this.
So you're going to start at the bottom. I usually use masking tape, but I couldn't find any. So we got some Scotch tape. You're just going to start at the bottom, and as you wrap, you want to overlap about a third as you go.
All right.
Scotch tape's not holding that well?
It's a little damp, so it's it's
now,
not good.
As you wrap, not too tight, but try and overlap about a third as you go, and that'll kind of help water run off a little bit. And by the way, you want to get rid of these in the spring, You don't want to leave these on all year because it'll trap moisture and that can lead to rot. No, this is perfect. You're a pretty good wrapper, despite what you said.
You have a few hundred other trees here. Any of those need wrapping?
Yeah, well, we have already done several hundred trees here. Now this is really affects smooth bark trees in particular. And trees that are 5 years or younger. As they mature, they're less prone to the damage. But smooth bark trees around here, especially maples, they are really prone, Japanese maples in particular. Black gum or tupelo trees, some young oaks, cherry trees, crab apples. There are a lot of different trees that are susceptible. And typically what you're going to do is come up to that first or second branch, and then you can just tape it up and you're done. Now, believe it or not, I know this sounds unbelievable, but the temperature on the sunny side can be 70 degrees warmer than on the opposite side, the northeast side.
Even in the wintertime?
Even in the wintertime.
Wow.
I mean, and it doesn't take that much actual heat. Day like today, sun shining bright, even though we're what?
Probably about 40, almost 40.
That is really that can lead to a lot of damage, believe it or not. So yeah, that's it.
So I'm an expert?
You're an expert, and I really want to encourage people to go out and do this. Again, young trees, those are on the north side of the house, typically less of a problem, but regardless, it's a good idea to just go ahead and do this to all your trees. In the old days, people used to paint white latex paint on trees.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that works too. The only problem is, it looks really stupid.
Yeah, and it doesn't come off, so it looks stupid all year long. Yes. All right, so I guess the only thing we have left to do, since we figured out wrapping the tree, you think the viewers want us to do a little wrapping ourselves? What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think the better thing to do would be, it's a wrap.
Probably just sign off, yeah. I like a wrap better.